we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ready?
They'll start here with Jackson. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. A big hitter to start the drive, has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They run again with Jackson. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
From the shotgun, Griffin. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to run it out, and it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Griffin steps away.
And this is dropped. Oh, a chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Buying time to his left. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. A big play there. 53 yards.
And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Looking to throw, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
1st and 10, Young.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Lawrence Taylor.
And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
After the interception, here's Griffin. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, at the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, if it's 2 in a row, we'll be hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Young on 1st down.
And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
Swift again.
And he's in. Touchdown.
DeAndre Swift
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Myers connects on the PAT. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Following the interception, Young. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Young.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They go play action with Griffin. This short throw caught by Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Forced out to his left. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Young on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Young now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Young will set to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 7-7, our score after 1.
Second and 6.
They'll throw again. Young. Over the middle, and Mayer hauls
first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here's Swift. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now Young going to move him around. One more time with Swift.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Swift
with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return way back at the 11. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
To throw is RG3. Being chased out left.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They run on first down with Jackson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Griffin. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. Dancing to his left.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And boy, he is very close to a first down. From where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try to sneak with Griffin. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson.
Down to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Wind up losing 3. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of six.
Young is intercepted for the third time this game. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. They'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. After the interception, here's Griffin. He gets it complete to Jackson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On first down, Griffin steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now Griffin on second down. That's laid out deep for Rice. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gain on his sights, but he did not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up being complete.
That's going to be complete because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on fourth down. Let's see what's in store here. Looking here for Smith downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and that is incomplete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half. Young winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Now here's Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I think a lot of times they don't have approval. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go play action. Griffin.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As soon as he leaped down and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll run again with Jackson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a give. It's Jackson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On the give, here comes Jackson. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
2nd down and 6 now.
Now it's Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. RG3. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
On 2nd down, Swift. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Caught by Mayer. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Now a 1st down throw for Young. He completes it to Beckham. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Swift going to try up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I can make as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Griffin. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 4th down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for a save. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They'll run here with Bo. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 137 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and
Just a 1-yard pickup there. That's going to make it 3rd down and 6. Here's Griffin to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check?
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Young's throw caught here by Metcalf.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Now Young. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get him back in this situation. He'll need to. Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Young to throw on 4th.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a good 3 yards as they convert on 4th and 5. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Young.
This will be caught at about the 6.
And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Swift is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
They'll run with Swift.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down at the 2-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They will take a 7-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Left side. Pass midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. No flags. And in the final stages of this game, they're an extra point away from tying us up.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for two.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
And now they're going to go for two and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. One last shot for RG3. And he's got it. It's caught. What a call with no time remaining. And with that, 2 points, they win the game. So let's recap. How about the guts in this when you score in the final play? Thought they're just going to try the PAT and tie it, said a overtime trust. They went for two, and they won it right there.
Well, the book, right? You know the book that everyone plays by, right?
Yeah.
That mythical book says, kick it, get to overtime, you're covered. If you don't, you go for two and you don't get it, your job could be in jeopardy. But sometimes people just know their teams. They may have felt like they were out of gas. They had to have it now, and they did it and got out of there with a win.
So that'll just about